It's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and in today's lesson we're going to show you how to play Wanna Be Startin Somethin by the late great Michael Jackson. Now this song is just a 2-chord song, but the rhythm is going to be a lot more challenging than we normally are used to. You know, the components are pretty simple, and if you listen to the recording, there's just a lot of simple things but played with rhythmic precision, and there's tons of layers. We're obviously not going to learn every single guitar part. We're just going to learn the main bass line, and then we're going to learn how you could strum this song so that you could sing and play it. Now, if you find that something like this is a bit challenging, you're having trouble reading tab, or maybe these chord shapes, D and E, are too much to switch between and you're just getting started with guitar, I have a couple resources for you. There's my ebooks. I have one for lead guitar, one for rhythm guitar, and they're completely free. There's a link down below for those. And I also have a complete beginner's course. So if you're just getting started and you want to get started on the right foot, I have that as well. There's a free trial for that. So more information for all that stuff down below. Anyways, we're gonna start off with the bass line, and this is just 3 notes. It goes like this. I'll do it really slowly. 3, 4. So it's just 3 notes. Our first note is on the 5th fret of the A string. So we have our 5th string, the A string, and we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our note. And we're gonna play that 3 times. Don't worry about the rhythm yet. We'll go over the rhythm in a sec. 3 times. And then we go up to the 7th fret with our ring finger. We play it 2 times. Then we play the 7th fret on the lowest string. Then back to the A string, 5, 7. So that's it, just 3 notes. Those 3 right there. Now let's take a look at that rhythm. I'm gonna divide it into 3 parts, and I'm gonna count it out super slowly and play it for you. So first we have this 5th fret right here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So see how we're starting on beat 4? So I'm just getting ready, I'm getting the rhythm, getting my rhythm engine running by counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You know, so I'm ready at 4 and. So I play a note on 4, I play one on and, then there's 1 and. So just try that. Try going 3 and 4 and 1 and. You know, you might just have to look at the screen, take a good look and sort of comprehend the whole thing, work out the counting. Some people just have a natural sense of rhythm, and for them, they're just like, yeah. And it clicks, but for a lot of people, it doesn't click. And whenever I'm teaching anybody, I'm never like afraid, like, oh, the rhythm's not clicking for this person. I know if I teach them to count, and if I convince them that counting is the way, I know that they're gonna get it. And that just happens over and over again. So if you're not counting out 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you know, nice and robotically, that's the first step, is being able to do rhythm without a guitar. You know, rhythm's in you. It's not, has nothing to do with the instrument. And, you know, that's why people who play certain instruments can go play other instruments and they'll sound good, because they have those fundamentals. Rhythm, you know, sense of melody, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, back to this one. So we've gotten our first 3 notes. Now we're gonna take a look at the next part, and we're gonna count it super slow like we just did. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So this one's a lot simpler. There's just a note on beat 2, and there's a note on beat 3. And if we add it to what we already have, here's where I would start practicing this, you know, counting slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. And then I would do it again. Start counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So try that a billion times until you can just do it no problem. And then we can take a look at the very last bit of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. So for this one, it's pretty simple. This one goes on beat 4, 4, 1, and 2, and. That one's on the offbeat, on the and of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. You know, that's the way to practice that one. And if you do it just like that, what I just showed you to practice a whole bunch of times, you know, do the other one a billion times, this one a billion times, then you're ready to put it all together with the counting. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and. And once you can play it once, you learn how to play it a few times in a row, and then you're actually playing it. You know, that's the whole song, is just that thing repeating over and over again, and that's the lead part. So once you've taken your time with it, you've counted it out, you can play through it a whole bunch of times at your own pace. We're gonna play it together at 50% the speed of the original recording. So it's half as fast, which is pretty slow. And that's gonna give us a good chance to play along with a steady beat. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. All right, next up we have the chords. And for the chords, we're going to be playing two really simple ones. There's D, and then there's E. And these are both really basic chords. I go over them in my ebook. I have a video where we practice switching just between D and E, so you can get a lot of chances to work on those. And we have two options for a strumming pattern. We have a pretty easy one. It's the most common strumming pattern ever. It goes down, down, up, down, up. And that's the most common strumming pattern ever. So I definitely have a video that covers it. There's a link down below to that if you want to get like a full workout on that. It's a really handy strumming pattern and you should definitely learn it. And that's the easier way to do it. The harder way is to use the exact same rhythm that we did for that bass line. So, you know, we spent all that time counting it out. Now, because you've done that work, you're going to be able to pretty easily get this next part together since you've already worked out the rhythm. You know, you're probably feeling it inside already. It's just a matter of working out the down and up strokes, and you know, we're not too far from it. It goes like this. It starts on beat 4, just like that last one. Now, that is the exact same rhythm, except I added one more downstroke. Let's just go through it slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you would switch chords. So work through that really slowly. We could divide it up if it's giving you some trouble. I would start off with down, up, down. So the first 4 motions, 3, 4, and 1, and 2. And for the second half, it's just 3 downstrokes and then down, up. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. And to practice it, I would just start by counting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I would switch to the D and I would practice that. 1, 2, 3. And when you're ready, we can put that all together and we can strum through the song, either using the common strumming pattern, which we would play twice on each chord, or that more complicated one, which we would do once over each chord. And it's just going to be back and forth, D, E, D, E for the whole song. So let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's how you play Wanna Be Startin Somethin by Michael Jackson. Now, this one, the like left-hand parts, like all the chord stuff, was all really simple. You know, our melody or bass line was just 3 notes. Our strumming was just 2 chords. It's all in the rhythm. So remember to count this one out, take it nice and slow, take advantage of those diagrams and seeing how it all lines up. And if you count it out and work it out, you're going to be improving your rhythm so much. So the next time you try to learn something with a slightly more complicated rhythm, it'll be that much easier. Anyways, have fun with this one, and I'll see you next week.